The girl accidentally captured a murder scene while taking photos, but instead of running away right away, she boldly took advantage of the moment. When the killer was dealing with the body, she used her camera to capture evidence of the crime. After doing all that, Anna quickly ran to the side of the road, planning to have her uncle drive her to the police station. But when she got to the car, it was completely empty. Anna thought her uncle had gone to look for her after hearing the gunshot, so she quickly ran back. Just like she expected, her uncle had already come face to face with the killer. Anna hurried to warn him, but it was already too late. Just as the killer was about to silence Anna too, he was distracted by the camera in her hand. Taking advantage of the killer's hesitation, Anna turned and ran as fast as she could. She ran to a cabin and tried to seek shelter. The owner of the cabin looked confused, but before he could even ask what was going on, a sudden bullet hit his foot. Nick finally realized that the little girl was being hunted. As the killer kept closing in, Nick quickly came to his senses, rushed into the house, and shut the door. He grabbed a shotgun and loaded the last 2 shells. Then, the moment the killer broke in, Nick sidestepped and launched a surprise attack. But because the distance was too far, the shot didn't hit any vital spot. Still, after seeing the power of the shotgun, the killer no longer dared to rush in recklessly and could only hide around the corner, waiting for a chance. Nick, on the other hand, had been shot in the leg, so he couldn't fight the killer head-on either. For a while, the two sides were locked in a standoff. To make the killer back off, Nick quickly lied and said he had already called the police. The moment he heard that, the killer became extremely nervous. He started looking for the phone in Nick's house, but after checking around, he discovered that the phone line wasn't even connected. At that point, the killer made a promise. As long as Nick handed over the little girl, he would leave quietly. Because the girl had witnessed him shooting someone to death, she was a loose end. Looking at the innocent little girl in front of him, Nick knew very well that once he handed her over, she would definitely be killed. So Nick firmly rejected the killer's offer, and both of them realized that what came next would be a long and difficult battle. To prepare for the fight ahead, the two of them quietly began treating their gunshot wounds. After taking care of his wound, Nick suddenly came up with an idea. He told the girl to find a towel and a light bulb. Then he put them together in his arms and squeezed with all his strength. The light bulb instantly shattered into tiny pieces of glass. Nick scattered all the broken glass across the stairs. That way, as soon as the killer made a move, they would be able to notice it early.